Hi, this is Micornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of Young Men Empowerment Forum. Today I want to deal with a topic that speaks about how to stay motivated, particularly in the days that we're living in that are demotivating. There are a lot of things, a lot of news that are bad and things that are happening that are bad as well. We know that the economies are not doing very well in many countries. Wherever you are listening to us, and I'm sure you would agree with us and resonates exactly with the words that we're speaking now, that it is very discouraging and very demotivating in life. There are things that you try to do very hard, but yet you find that they're taking a south direction where things are just not going right, and therefore you're trying this and that doesn't work. And some of you are actually struggling with many other things that you're trying to do, and businesses and the projects that you're trying to put up, and you're struggling actually to get them together. And because it is demotivating actually to live in the days that we're living in. But I want to speak about how to stay motivated despite of that. And today I want to start by saying you need to take it one day at a time. You need to take it one day at a time. And I want to emphasize the fact that when we take things one day at a time, we are actually assisting ourselves not to focus far too far, because when you are focusing too far from where you are right now, you are actually looking at a bigger picture at the very same beginning, and you will start to see things as if they're not happening. And that is why one man said, if you want to eat and finish an elephant, you must actually cut it in pieces and eat one piece at a time. And this is exactly what we're speaking about, whereby you should actually look at how you approach things, because sometimes we are too comprehensive about how we look at things. Sometimes we look at things in more complex way, and because they are complex, they actually clutter and blind our minds to an extent that we are so overwhelmed to an extent that we think that things will not happen. But when you start to look at a day at a time and say, I want to live today and live today very, very fruitfully, that is the only way you're going to be motivated, because you're looking at things at a very closer scale. You're scrutinizing at things that are achievable, because when you look at one day at a time, it helps you to actually plan, particularly for certain tasks that you can be able to achieve. Because when you are able to plan tasks that you are able to achieve, it is going to motivate you, because you know, there I can reach, that I can do, that I can complete. And as soon as you do things that way, you'll realize that you get motivated to do. Because as I said, generally what overwhelms us, what makes us to be demotivated, what makes us to feel like we cannot make it, is because we have looked at things comprehensively. And when you look at things comprehensively, as I said, it's like a forest, it's like a bush that you don't know where to start, you don't know where to go, you don't know what direction to take. And sometimes even when you try, it looks like you have not made any progress, because one step by that particular time doesn't look to be enough. But when you start to take one day at a time, it becomes much more easier. There are some of us who are actually planning every December. I know on the 31st of December, or rather beginning of the year, on the 1st of January, whereby we're making resolutions. And some of these resolutions that we make them with the year in mind. But I want you to understand that though you've made those resolutions with a year in mind, they still speak to one day at a time, because that which you're going to do for a particular day is contributing towards what you want to achieve at the end of the year. And that is why people that have learned to do things one day at a time, they would do one day at a time, and then it will actually change and transform into weeks, and 1 week at a time, and it will actually complexly dissolve and start focusing on months, and 1 month at a time then becomes a year. And within no time, when you look at it, a year is gone. You've been able to achieve quite a lot, because you've approached it one day at a time. And this is very key. I'm emphasizing this because don't actually overwhelm yourself. Don't bring too much thoughts in your mind. Don't overwhelm yourself with a lot of things that you're trying to achieve at one go. You cannot be able to achieve a lot of things in one go. So therefore, one day at a time, and of course, every step by step at a time. When you do that, you actually motivate yourself and you will be able to achieve more, as I said. Because when you have achieved something for this day, and tomorrow is another day, and you focus on that day, you will be motivated because you would know that that which you have is a deadline for the day. And therefore, you can actually focus on that particular day and be able to achieve. And therefore, focus on another day the following day only when you're finished with this particular day. And the second thing that I want us to look at that will help you to stay motivated is surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with positivity. And I want to emphasize the fact that positivity is not an easy task. Positivity is not an easy thing to do because positivity starts from inside of you, whereby you decide on your own you want to be positive. It is a decision, of course. It is intentional, of course. And without an intention of becoming positive within yourself, you can never be positive. And people that are actually sold out to become negative in life, they become so negative to a level that they are addicted to negativity. And I want to urge you as a young man today that you start to actually surround yourself with positivity to an extent that you are addicted to positivity. You become positive yourself, that even the spheres of people around you, you are able to influence your own spheres. You are able to influence the very same people around you and make sure that they become positive as well. But I want to also emphasize the fact that when we speak about surround yourself with positivity, we're speaking about the people that are around you. What type of people are they? Who are they in you? And how positive are they with life? Because if you are going to associate yourself with people that are pessimistic in everything, people that complain about virtually everything, we know people like that. People that see no positive in anything in life. People that doesn't see any breakthrough in their lives. People that don't believe in any success of any sort in their lives. Everything that they do, they're forever doubtful whether they'll be successful. Life in general is so doomed for them to an extent that they never see success in anything. To an extent that they are actually destroying themselves by seeing all negativity around themselves. But these particular people, what is funny is that they don't see negativity only on themselves, but they're able actually to see negative things on other people's. And they would really discourage you in a way, and you will not be motivated when you are around the people that are negative, because they will forever tell you about how things will not happen or how things will fail, instead of telling you how successful things will be. They will not tell you about what a breakthrough you will see. They will tell you about the failure that will come along with that. They will actually tell you of things that you will not be able to do, not about things that you can be able to do. So these are the pessimistic people that we speak about. We speak about people of negativity, that when you gather them around you, you gather them to be people that you associate with, you are vulnerable. You are going to eventually be like them. You are eventually going to be negative as well. And within no time, we're going to find you speaking negativity upon your life. Remember that the tongue is powerful. It's actually a small organ without bones, but it's able to destroy the whole work that you've done when you become negative with your tongue and speak negatively against your own life. Remember that a tongue can prophesy. Now, if you speak negatively upon yourself, you literally prophesying upon your life negatively. Now, as a young man, we want to urge you that don't ever speak negative about yourself, because when you speak negative against yourself, you're basically bewitching yourself, and as I said, you're prophesying negativity upon your life. And that is the reason why we're going to see things not happening in you. But if they are not happening, it is not because of anybody else, it's purely because of what you're saying. So demotivation comes by you speaking negative, the people around you speaking negative, you associating with negativity around you, and the people around you all the time negative. That is going to demotivate you. And we want you to be motivated and stay motivated all the time. Keep yourself around positivity. And please make sure that the people around you as well are positive at all times. I want to check out here, but before I check out, I want you to be aware that we have got the Facebook page, Micornus Phokane. Please like it. And like also Church Governance Solutions and Young Men Empowerment Forum as well. Those are the Facebook pages that you'll find us on. And please like those pages and make sure that our YouTube channel as well, Young Men Empowerment Forum, and that YouTube channel, Micornus Phokane. So please visit those as well. Make sure that you subscribe to them, click notification button as well, so that you may be notified when we post videos of this sort, and you will be able to learn out of that. May the good Lord bless you. Join us tomorrow as we deal with part 2 of this great topic. May the good Lord bless you, and cheers for now.